At the far end of the... I don't feel like doing a voice today.
It's fine. Yeah, I can tell you're tired.
My mind feels sluggish. It's as if something important that shouldn't have been forgotten was buried beneath a veil of empty ambiguity. What happened?
You and me both, girl. What did we start off with?
Turn around.
Gasp.
It's so annoying when you do that now, because now when I see it, I hear gasp. Or when they're coughing, I hear
Speeding and knowingly breaking the law. I hope you know what crime is. I hope you know what your crime is, Colonel.
I hip.
The Far Space Fleet requested a hunter's assistance in detecting metaflux for one of their secret missions. I hesitate before deciding to keep this to myself for now.
Why did she think he wouldn't know about that? He is the Far Space Fleet Colonel. He knows everything that's going on with the Far Space Fleet because he is the Colonel. Why does she think, oh, I'm just gonna hide it and he won't know until later? Make that make sense. Oh my god.
Caleb, if I'm not mistaken, this is your house. You say that as you walked into the apartment building.
As you went up the elevator, as you're walking down the hallway, and now she wants to say something. Okay.
You know what I mean.
Come here. I missed you, Caleb.
Welcome home.
Oh. As the sunset's light filters through the windows, our shadows lean closer together on the floor and meld into one.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Well, that ended the cuteness. What I never understand is whatever they have on the screen never makes sense to me.
His living room?
Yeah, on his living room. Same thing with her own living room. There's always something random in the background.
What's random about his living room? The ball on the ceiling?
Well, yeah, that. However, I'm talking about the 72.33%. What are we talking about here? What's 72% of what?
Maybe it's a constellation map.
How would that?
I mean, doesn't this look like Orion a little bit?
If I squint at it, yeah.
Or the Big Dipper.
Where do you see the Big Dipper? I think she just made that. Well, I see you're as delusional as this man right now.
Well. Anyways. Caleb had parted ways with me when we entered the command center. His new adjutant, Liam, guides me through the entry procedure. You remember that guy?
That was that's the guy in the world underneath.
Yep.
Whoa, I did not expect him to look so manly. I didn't expect him to have this face. I thought he was going to be younger.
He has 2 kids.
Oh, you're so right. I don't know why I thought that then.
I nod at him, but just as I'm about to walk around the aisle, a voice calls out to me from nearby.
You're the hunter the association sent?
And what about it? Toots.
Spits on the ground.
Patooey.
Well, you just made that very intimidating to just very cute. Who goes patooey? Like a child? What is it?
I know how you got this position. You're just Lucius's pawn, planted here to infiltrate the fleet, just like how you took over my fleet. He can easily replace you with another sad pawn tomorrow.
In other words, you've been abandoned, Colonel Heath.
Oh my god, he really ate him up there. Okay.
What about you? Who's supporting you?
Isn't that person you, Pipsqueak? You're keener and more skilled this time. Even your muscles look more toned.
Hold on. Don't look at her muscles.
How can he see them? What is she wearing?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean you're paying attention to her muscles? Like, that's such a weird phrase to say. Your muscles are more toned, I see. Like, what are you talking about? Unless you guys go to the gym together, okay, maybe, but that's still kind of weird to just... You haven't seen this girl in like months. I don't even know how long. 4 months, I think. I don't know.
2 months.
2 months. 2 months, and he's going, I like what I see. What are you saying? Dude.
So, you've been working out, huh?
If you run into any snags, let Liam deal with them. Of course, a small task like this is hardly a challenge for you. Guess I'll just kick back and see how it all plays out.
That's more like it.
Yeah, right.
Just as I'm about to take a closer look, the system abruptly shuts down. The account is forcefully logged out. A notification appears saying the device's login permissions have been revoked. Please,
I wonder who did that.
have I been discovered? Taking a deep breath, I quickly...
Have I been discovered? Of course you have! What are we talking about? This is Caleb. He knew at some point in this time you're gonna sit here and try to look for his information. It might not even... Is it Caleb? I'm assuming it's Caleb. Hold on. It might not be Caleb.
Inside the drawer... Drawer?
Drawer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Turing chip. Without hesitation, I hide the implanter in my shoe's secret compartment. When I close the drawer and get ready to leave, the door opens. Ruh-roh. Gasp. Caleb.
Ruh-roh. Oh, I didn't know he would come by. This is such a surprise. How shocking it is to see you.
Caleb! What are you doing here? Caleb, I just wanted to figure out what kind of trouble you're caught up in right now. Can you tell me?
I can't speak about anything that's classified.
What happens if you do? Will you also be sent to Atlee Island and become another abandoned pawn?
When's the last time you took care of your hair? It's a lot longer now.
Deflection.
Why are we changing the... No, like, why are we changing the topic right now?
As if nothing happened, he smoothly shifts the conversation.
Smoothly.
Smoothly? I don't know. I'm just curious. If I throw a wrench in your plans like those people, what are you gonna do? Lock me up again?
You wouldn't force me to do that.
Well... Following his line of sight, I look outside. He's standing in the direction of the Alpha Beta fleet bases.
You stay
He's
here.
staring.
Liam,
What?
I said he's staring. You said he's standing.
Oh. Seemingly crushed by an unseen force, the man's veins instantly swell. Do you think that Caleb's evol is like airbending? Like, they show it for the people who are watching the show, but in the show, the people don't actually see Aang wielding air?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. I don't think. Well,
I mean, we saw
Yeah,
it in a cutscene, but
okay. Yeah, I feel like they. No, I don't think they can see it. I don't know how it would be shown in real life. I was trying to make it make sense, but no, I don't. I really don't think they can.
having me die for no clear reason in this armory I've just taken over. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Too bad you picked the wrong target.
Ooh.
oh!
Ooh.
Caleb's hand moves to the man's throat. Heat's eyes bulge with pain as Caleb's grip tightens and the bones in it. Oh my god! The bones in his neck creak under the pressure.
I swear, every time Caleb is involved, it gets more gruesome.
Don't you dare to kill.
He can still
Why
talk.
don't I?
Brother, your neck is
Haven't you
broken.
always come up with-
You know what I find funny? You've seen this already.
Yeah. I have.
And did this ick you out too? The first time?
Yes.
Oh. Did you forget?
No. Well,
Oh.
a little.
Oh. I swear your memory. Oh my god. So bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, you sound very shocked right now where you're like, Caleb, hold on. like,
It's
you
been.
sound shocked.
I haven't watched this since January. It's been 6 months.
True. However, if it was Raphael, it's a different story.
Well. And what about it? Is that a problem? You remember everything about Xavier. So
Hey,
now
man.
what? Now
Hey,
what?
hold on.
Now we're just staring at each other. The fleet's bases were never in danger. It was Caleb who played the diversion, and you knew this, Liam. Caleb planned out everything, but I never thought my role would have been me be out of the game.
You were the only person the Colonel can trust. However, your presence would affect his decisions. Please don't hold this against him.
Well, I do. To be feeling like I'm important and just to be thrown out the window. Well, not really thrown out the window. He just wanted to protect. However, for her to feel important and just be thrown out the window just because he wants to keep her safe, that's very selfish of you, Caleb.
Is it?
Well, maybe not that selfish. However,
Oops.
The buttons that are giving me. Oops. It's just been nonstop.
I set them up last night.
She's trying to got me earlier because you're like, I'm forgetting all my buttons.
Flashback.
What did he say? Wrong button. Which button did I do? There we go.
End of flashback.
We're laughing. We're laughing as she's about to do something very stupid and we're laughing.
Wait, what the hell? Wait, she went. What? What? When did she? Wait, hold on. What? You show me the log.
I told you. We're laughing. And she's being very stupid. What if my friends and colleagues from the association come looking for me?
In that case, I'll hold a funeral they can attend, so they'll think you're gone forever.
Oh, well.
These two.
Let's go back, or else you'll catch a cold.
These two, man.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, we're moving to the video.
Yeah, because we can't do the second half. Amidst the deafening roars of thunder, he seems ensnared in a deep nightmare. In agony, he's pulling his collar apart.
Don't take her away.
Oh. My wrists are yanked above my head, pressed against something cold and stiff. It feels as if it's not his hand that's restraining me, but rather a lifeless machine.
Why are you struggling? Are you scared of me? Do I feel like a stranger to you?
Well... the pressure... Every muscle swelled under their vines encroachment.
You messed up a lot here.
Not intending to guess the meaning behind his words, I lower my head and take the photo from him. In it, Caleb is wearing a uniform. The girl next to him is planting a tender kiss on his slightly surprised face. It's the graduation photo!
How cute.
Who are you?
When I lock eyes with Caleb, a ridiculous thought strikes me like lightning. No matter what I say, he'll believe me. Caleb, I'm the only one in this world who truly knows
the
you.
only one who truly knows me.
You'll never leave me, just like the vines that cling to a tree. We shared a part of our lives with each other, so we'll never be apart.
What is she on? What is she talking about?
The pleasure from deceit and setting traps almost numbs my limbs. I tighten my hold on him and my lips brush against his earlobe. Just like what you've done for me. The window...
Hold on. Why is she taking advantage of this poor man right now? Whoa. These two are a match made in heaven, because why is she crazy right now?
I told you. I told you. It only gets worse from here.
Oh my god. Why is she's sitting here lying? Well, okay, I can understand like the most important person to me, and but now she's sitting here cozying up to him when they never did this before. Like what are we talking about? What is she doing?
Caleb, can you promise me something? From now on, you won't go anywhere else. You'll always stay by my side.
This feels like
how the
revenge.
tables have turned.
Yeah, and also her sitting here and saying the pleasure I get from lying to him. Like, what are we talking about? She's basically doing the same thing as him. She was mad at him for doing that. Why is she doing that to him? Oh my god. Like, have we forgotten the golden rule? Like, treat people how you want to be treated? Like, what is this?
To be fair, I'll tell you later. The amnesiac Caleb was like a blank page in a book that results in an error. And if someone must rewrite him, then that person was me and me alone.
Why is she crazy right now? That's a crazy statement to say.
I hid his phone, fleet uniform, communication device.
No, this is getting weird. Oh my god. Lisa said, I'm going to rewrite him. So I took his phone, his taxes, his life, his home. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
So, if you're a deep space hunter, then what am I?
You're
what is her excuse now? What is she gonna say?
the sidekick of a deep space hunter.
Is that a profession?
You took away my phone, so it's only fair if I confiscate your watch. I think.
These two.
Why do you look
I,
unhappy?
Maybe this planet will explode tomorrow and it'll be the end of the world.
That's nothing to be afraid of. The world we live in is already mid-explosion, so even if it comes to an end, we can always move on to the next one.
oh my god, he's so cute, even though he doesn't know what's going on.
Caleb's eyelashes flutter down as he lets me play with his fingers. Then gently, he closes his hand around mine, enveloping it completely in warmth. Now we're both grown up.
Does that mean we can finally do all the things we used to want to do but couldn't before?
We couldn't do? Or you mean the things we wouldn't dare to do?
What if I dare? Will you do the same?
Caleb, since you said that, then
Those are the options.
prove it to me. A kiss touches my earlobe and his teeth lightly graze my skin.
Are we at an amusement park?
Yes, we're on a train.
Why are they doing this on a train at an amusement park? Go take this somewhere else, please.
You're just upset because you don't like PDA.
Okay, well, well, you don't have to call me out like that now.
Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed several aircraft approaching the floating island. They're exclusive to the fleet at Caleb's command. Every deployment is inevitably linked to its colonel. Tension grips me as I see them. I quickly wrap my arms around Caleb's neck. Caleb, let's go home.
Girl.
We'll head back as soon as we get off the train.
Let's leave now. Are you scared or something?
Oh, she sounds frantic.
When I regain consciousness, my hand and feet are bound to a bed. I can't move. The familiar cold light hits me. I'm in the fleet's infirmary. Caleb, you remember everything? Since when? When we were at the amusement park or even before that?
I haven't even asked my questions yet. When did you get that Turing chip implanted?
My theory, right? Because he never tells her when he got his memory back. My theory is that he got it back at the amusement park, specifically when he said that weird cryptic message about the world ending. Because
When did he say that?
after that part, I was like, something shifted.
Yeah, here's when I started to realize. I was like, okay, so he's remembering things every now and then. Because before she was saying, oh, I don't remember anything or whatever. Even like nothing going on. But like you can tell his memories were coming back with like the snippets he was talking about, like this part. So I knew his memory was coming back, especially too with just now. He was like, is that from the Turing chip?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. I was like, so he knew here. At some point he knew here. And I can see what you mean. He knew probably when he, commented on like the world ending, I guess you could say.
He was just acting along just to act, and then when she like tells him to prove it, why would he know that he's tried to prove everything,
Oh, yeah. Oh, and them sitting there and say, I did think this in my head where they were sitting here and saying, oh, like the things we couldn't do before,
Yeah,
like the forbidden things,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost collapsing in his arms, but I refuse to give in. Ever since we reunited, have you been enduring all this?
I swear you've been making up words this whole time.
Why didn't you tell me?
If telling you the truth means watching you willingly get caught up in this mess, then I would have never shown up in your life again.
Oh, Caleb.
Now I'm the one who will settle the score with you.
What do you want?
I want to peel open your heart to see what secrets you're hiding.
Stella's psychopath when she's in pain. I'm sorry.
I want to peel open your heart to see what secrets are hidden within.
See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this phrase right here. Every time she says something like out of hand or whatever, I literally go, wee, red flag, red flag.
It's a lot of
How did
clothes.
she get the jacket off? Hold on, he was still in his arms. How did she get the jacket off?
Semantics.
Oh, well.
There won't be a trace of pain or any memory of it left behind.
This was a good cutscene. Like, I watched this before.
But now you got context.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Forcefully dissolving the chip will erase all memories formed since its implantation. The worst outcome would be that she loses all her memories. Do you still want to proceed with the surgery?
Oh, Caleb. Liam hasn't checked his chip modification progress for a while, as it's been a long time since he last lost control of his emotions. Most of his memories of his wife were erased during that initial struggle. That makes the world underneath so much more painful. Liam looks at Caleb, who's beside him. With how he now observes things, he can't say which is more agonizing, forgetting someone or being forgotten by them. Definitely being forgotten by them.
Yeah, because they know. It's
Yeah.
different, because the other person will be oblivious.
My head feels heavy and foggy. It's as if I lost some important fragment of memory. Our eyes meet, and slowly my gaze drifts to the red mark peeking out from beneath his cuff. A bite mark? Caleb, what happened? Caleb slightly purses his lips. For a fleeting moment, his expression appears particular. It's as if he's fallen into an abyss of sorrow. Caleb, you'll always stay by my side, right?
Yes.
Then should I put a bell around your neck? What Caleb doesn't know is that the disillusion of the Turing chip didn't completely erase those memories. Caleb, how come you're always the first one to find me? She stands at the end of everything, drawing him in. Gravity warps into a black hole around her.
Maybe it's because I love you a little more than you realize.
Oh. It's still going?
The partial modification that's been completed is still under the Turing chip's control. However, we can't access the chip's records of Caleb's memories. The chip's integrity is at 93%. It appears he's purposefully sealed his brain rather than damaging it. This area was encrypted with multiple layers, so there must be a key to unlock it.
Then let's find it, no matter the cost.
So it's her. She's the key.
And that is Caleb's myth.
Oh my god. This one, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I feel bad for Caleb. I like his character. I really do. But this just showed me that she's weird too.
I told you, people say Caleb is crazy. She matches his energy. She's just
Exactly.
as crazy as him.
Exactly. This was nice. I liked it. It was great.